Hey, good day everybody. I've got this UnderSink brand main faucet filter. It's got the filter and the whole setup in here. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it. I just installed this, and so this is gonna be for my filtered water here. That's what this is gonna connect to. So what I did is I connected it under here. Now what I need to do is disconnect this and then hook it to the inline filter and hook it back to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for now. Go ahead and drain the, make sure the cold water's off. Get it all out of the line there. Okay, this thing has a basic filtration life of 6 months is what it says, for a household size of 1 to 4. And it'll reduce up to 99% of 6 contaminants. I think they have, well, they have some of the spots you can put this thing. We know it's gonna go into the sink. Here's the contaminants that it'll remove. So here's the basic. That's what we got is the basic one, which is the green. So it'll remove lead, chlorine, turbidity, and cis. Hope I don't have any cis in my water. Okay, this is made by AOSMITH, by the way. So it's got an AOSMITH filter. This is from, this is a chemical and mechanical reduction unit is what they're calling this. The filter goes right in there. So I'm gonna have to hang this on the wall. And so that's the screws right there. Drill the screws in, pop it down. The water lines hook up in the sides right there and there. All right, here's everything that came in the box. Got the directions, the filter, this thing here to mount to the wall, the hoses that go on the sides of that, and the connectors there too. And here's the screws to mount it. Okay, the first thing what I need to do here is find the location for that. So in mounting this, we've got to make sure we have enough room for this thing to sit. It's not, that way this thing isn't sitting too low. So I want this thing to sit up high enough here, and that piece will go right up there. So it takes an AOSMITH single stage water filter. So here's what I kind of need to make sure I make room for right here. It's going to sit like that underneath the sink. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pop this top off here. That way I can mark the holes where I want to drill. There we go. Disconnected that. Got a towel down here. Probably get yourself a little cup or a bucket too. Okay, I marked 2 dots on the wall there, right where those holes are going to go. So it's going to line up there. But I got this in here because I needed to make sure that I have enough room for this to fit in there. There's the dots, but also to pop it up in there and then enough room to pull it down and pull it out for cartridge change out. So that'll leave me plenty of room there. Okay, now it's time to put these in. Just taking these, putting them in there. Now I got the screws in there. I'll go ahead and put this on. Lid will go on that. Now we'll go ahead and fully connect this cartridge head. So we're gonna just snap that up in there. So now all I did is just pop that thing up there and twisted it. And this thing isn't going anywhere. So you just pop it up and twist it. That allows this thing to grab this and this to be supported by that. Right, the directions here are pretty specific on inlet and outlet. So that top one there is going to be the outlet, and the bottom one is going to be the inlet. Okay, I've also got this Shark Bite Additive. This is a 3/8, 3/8, 3/8 all the way around. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. So now what I'm going to do is come out this way with it. This is going to go up here like that. And this piece here is going to come off of here. And then I've got a reducer too. I'll show you. I'm just screwing this right on there. I'll tighten everything up here in a minute. I've got this Proline 3/8 by 1/4 inch reducer that I'm going to use here. I'll show you. I'm going to use that gasket that comes with it right down in there. I'm going to go to the end of this. Now I can hook my water line from here up to my spigot, and then this is going to hook into here. Okay, there's my setup, and I've got it all tightened down. So now I'm just going to run a water line to my spigot, and then my filter will be in line with my spigot. So now I'm going to go ahead and hook up these hoses Okay, so this thing's sitting horizontal now rather than vertical. Now, so if it was, this here is gonna be my inlet. So the inlet is gonna go from here to this side right here. The outlet is gonna go from here to the other side. I'm just gonna go ahead and hook it up. Just pop that down in there. It's a press fit, so just push it all the way down like that and it won't come out. See, I'm yanking on it, it won't come out. So make sure you got it where you want it before you put these hoses in. And make sure you get your connections right. And same with this one. So just gonna pop right in there. Pop it in that hole as hard as you can. Now this one, pop in there. And that's gonna hook up on this side. Okay, got those hooked up. Got it hooked up there. Now I'm just gonna hook up my water line there to the spigot. Okay, got the water line hooked up right there to the bottom of the spigot. Right there. Okay, now I'm just gonna connect the other end of the water line right there. Okay, there we go. All right, it was leaking just a little bit because I didn't have this one pushed all the way in. So you really gotta pop it in there. And here we go. It's working. All right, now we're gonna have some filtered water. There it is. All right. Okay, one last look at all the plumbing down here. Make sure we don't have any leaks. I'll run it for a bit and check it. Looking good. That's going up there. Got the hose connection right there. Filter there. And we're running that filter in line with that separate spigot. Just what we want. This makes it really nice. We can use filtered water for our coffee.